Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sound check. Trevor, let me hear you.
Yo.
Cam, let me hear you.
Yo.
Y'all got me?
I can hear
Yeah.
you good.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
So let's just try that one more second. Shout out Daytona Beats.
Shout out to Daytona Beats.
Cameron, whenever you're ready, bro, just let us know.
Hey, it's all right, bro. We're in here.
Whenever you're ready, get off the phone. Shout out Daytona Beats.
Shout out
To who?
Daytona.
We back. What's up, boys? Episode 3. No Look Passengers. Same crew, same shit, same place. New mic stand.
Yes.
Everything's popping.
Back at it again.
New equipment, baby.
Cameron,
Yes, sir.
what's up, man? Talk to the people, bro. Introduce yourself one time. For
It's
the
good.
one time. You
I'm
bring it
Cameron.
in today, man.
Cam, what's up?
Said you bring it in today.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode What the Fuck Ever. No Look
I think
Passengers.
this will probably be, what, 3?
Yeah, this is 3.
Yeah.
This is
Welcome back.
official 3, but we film more.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good roll, bro. Good setup. Setup was perfect today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was beautiful.
Everything's
it really
money.
came together.
It was smooth. Smooth
Perfect.
sailing.
Shout out
man.
to Jake. Shout out Daytona Beats. Shout out you guys. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, whatever. Another day in the neighborhood, bro. Another
Yeah.
hot as piss, dude. It's been so hot. So muggy, dude. You just go outside and you start sweating.
Yeah.
So gross.
I hate humidity too because we're in the southeast, and it just you step outside and it feels like there's a warm wet rag on your face. You're
Swear.
breathing through a wet rag.
It's so
shit,
gross.
Shit is ass.
So muggy. So muggy.
How y'all doing today? Trevor, you all right today?
I've had a great day, man.
Been doing all right?
Yeah. Yeah, really good.
Did you go to
B-Mac?
the big city today?
I went to the big city. I got to make some money. You know what I mean? So
Went to the day job.
anytime you're making money. Oh yeah. I got to go to the big city and
See the bright lights, you know?
I mean, if you
Yeah,
want to
it's
call it
daytime.
that. I mean, hey, listen, I didn't see many lights, but I did see a dude walking down the street with a cape.
Did he have his pants on?
Kinda. They was
One of
on,
those
but
guys.
they were very, they were barely pants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, trousers.
Yeah, he had something covering his dick, if that's what.
You
But
know.
he had a cape on. He
had
had
a
he had a
garment.
king crown, and he was
Okay.
just chilling, man. He was just having his day.
Okay.
Some heroes
You know.
do wear capes, in fact.
Yeah,
That's a
mean,
fact.
he could have been a hero.
You never know.
Either that or
What's
he's
the
on
story,
PCP.
bro?
I mean, shit.
Should get him on the pod. If
Bro.
you see him again,
I looked at the person I was with, and I said, I'm just going to start bringing my camera to downtown Aville. And whenever I see a person like that, just get in their head a little bit. You know what I mean?
That's
Just
so crazy. dude.
just see what their thought process is like. Like that guy has a viral interview in him.
somewhere.
Yeah, just
Somewhere
being
deep
just
inside,
being.
There's something.
Getting it out of him, though,
There's
would be a
golden in
pain in
there.
the ass.
I don't think it would, bro. Those people
Nah.
are usually open books.
Yeah, for sure. They're gonna tell you anything you want to know and everything you don't.
Yeah. But that the parts you really don't want to know are the parts that go viral.
Oh, exactly.
Is that wrong to use somebody like that?
I mean,
I mean, you might get them a
you gotta
chance.
kick them back something.
Yeah, they might
You
get a
know, you
chance
gotta-
at a new life.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We just
Yeah,
need to
I-
take
you
the
see all
camera
the,
down there,
like-
bro.
I know you've seen them before, but like just the crazy viral stuff, and then all of a sudden there's a GoFundMe, and there's like
Yeah.
somebody like the little kid. Did y'all see the little kid who was on like the front porch talking about I need some friends?
Yeah.
And they got him like 70 grand.
But he said he needed friends, not money. I mean, if we're trying to, I mean, it
I'll
wasn't
be
like
his
he was
friend.
poor. It wasn't like he was poor. Look, I need 70 grand. We could all use 70 grand.
You know what I'm saying?
I could use
no one-
70 friends.
I don't know about that. That's stressful.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
stressful, guys. I don't know
stressful.
about no 70 friends.
70 people. Yeah,
I got y'all.
don't know.
I got a couple other people.
Right.
Speaking of like taking the camera up to Aville and really capturing the life out there, have you guys ever heard of soft white underbelly?
Oh, some of that stuff is crazy.
I don't. I'm
So
clueless.
Trevor
It's like
basically
you know where Sharp? Never mind. It's just this dude like.
He
in
has an
LA.
office off of
I'm pretty sure, right? It's L.A.
yeah,
like
he's on
downtown
LA. He's like right off Skid Row.
Oh, okay. So this is a whole different thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
just
yeah,
gets
yeah.
like people that like right before they get on the trains to head out of town or right as they get in town.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll just pull them in and he has a setup and he'll interview them and
Yeah.
do the whole thing. But like you said, like, you know, everybody that he pulls in there has a story,
Yeah.
you know, whether it's worth listening to or not.
I mean, I think they all are in some aspect. Now, what I'm thinking is, as I was telling you yesterday, it's like doing the YouTube, doing the podcast, you know, doing what I do for a living. I just want to be working all the time. And I feel like maybe going down there once a week with a camera and just walking the streets with you guys and just seeing what we get on camera,
Tell me.
like a vlog. Like, I feel like that's got to be a part of it.
Oh yeah, it would be fun.
Like,
There's
I
cool
don't
stuff
want it
do
to
out
be
there.
a part of like the F80 Trevor channel, but maybe we could make like a
Yeah,
No Look Passengers like vlog channel.
No, you're definitely going to see us doing shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Eventually.
they'll be seeing you guys on my channel. I mean, they've already seen Brenton. You know, me and
Yeah.
Brenton fooled around.
Oh, pause. No, we
Pause.
didn't.
we
We're
fucked
not,
around
man.
and tried to make a beat.
That was awful. I
Uh,
lost all my creative touches, man. Even like with this computer stuff, like setting it up, bro. I feel so stupid because it used to be so easy. And
Yeah.
like
I don't
knew
feel like
everything, so like it wasn't like a big deal at all.
I don't
but-
I don't feel like I've lost my creative touches. I just feel like I'm not inspired. And
That's
whenever
definitely part of it.
whenever I'm not inspired, like I don't have that thing inside of me that says, "Why don't I just try this?" That thing, you know, whenever you try something random and it just makes all the difference in like especially in music and like making a beat. You just try that thing that isn't anything that you've seen anywhere. You say, "Let me just try this for the fuck of it," and you're like, holy shit,
yeah.
that made the whole beat right there, made it special, made it stand out. I don't have that in me right now.
It's like
I can make any shitty little,
I also don't have all the stuff I used to have on my computer.
You
and,
don't.
Like, the process of like
getting it
putting
all
that
back.
stuff on is
Yeah.
grosses me out. It's such a chore.
I just feel like I don't even want to mess with shit like that until, like, especially in your shoes, I wouldn't want to put all that stuff back on my computer unless I got a computer specifically for that.
You almost need it.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, we
like-
do too much shit. Like, my
super
my
powerful.
computer in there is just specific. I bought it for music.
And then once you like really break it down and like get into the VSTs and like the virtual instruments and the
Crazy.
software, bro, it's too much.
It's too much.
It's a whole process. You're a computer guy.
A different side of computers.
Same thing.
I'm more hardware over software.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, I would rather, you know, build you a computer that can do whatever you need it to do.
Makes sense. What you guys want to talk about today, boys?
I just want to. You know what's crazy? We didn't even plan on this one today.
No, it kind of just came up.
I just, we had plans to maybe go do something else, and my work today kind of got in the way. I didn't get off as early as I usually do, and I was out for a while. So I just told everybody, I said, bro, what are we waiting for? Let's just film another pod.
Heck yeah.
And why not? I want to get to the point where this is so, like,
So me and Ken was talking yesterday on the phone, and we was gonna talk about it, but we didn't get into it. We was talking about like school, bro, and wilding out on teachers.
yeah,
Did you ever wild out on a teacher back in the day?
man, you probably know about some of mine.
I mean,
But the people don't.
yeah, run me one down. Nothing too crazy.
Nah, I just remember.
But see, me and Cameron have the same teacher.
Yeah, don't say any names though.
I'm not going to say any names, but I remember. You remember how like rumors and shit used to spread in high school? Like the second they got to the next person, it was automatically worse. Well, some fucking kid was always messing with me, and it didn't bother me. But I made a response, and by the time it got to him, it was way worse than what I actually said and out of context and everything. And shout out to that kid. Now we're actually cool. But he was someone that everyone was scared of. And he came up to me at a lunch table. He was shaking and like had tears in his eyes. He was ready to fight so bad. So I could tell. I knew it was about to happen. He reared back to hit me like as hard as he could. And, if someone rears back, they're probably not going to land it. I see it coming. So I like dodged that shit and I like first thing I did, I was like sitting down at the lunch table. He's standing up here looking at me, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, blase, what all this shit. And as soon as he missed a punch, I'm at his legs. So I grab his legs and I take him on the ground. And then the sheriff tackles me and like hurts my back. Fuck the big ass, I can't say his name, but fuck him. I don't like him anyway. And the principal, I wanted to fight. They broke it up before anything had happened. I was ready to fight at that point. And one of the principals comes and grabs me and takes me to the office. I was so fucking mad, like I just straight up looked like motherfucking Karate Kid, just whack the trash can full of shit, full of lunch, all that. And I just fucking kicked it as hard as I could. It went flying everywhere. The whole lunchroom was quiet. Everyone was just looking at me, and I just, scissor kicked that bitch.
High school trash hit different too.
Yeah, and it was nasty in the lunchroom. It went flying everywhere. And she was like, "Don't kick my trash can." And I was like, "Fuck your trash can." Everyone was just like, "Oh shit."
Oh no.
You know what she tells me after I get calmed down? She was like, I wasn't going to give you anything because that kid attacked you. We saw it on the cameras. But since you told me, fuck my trash can, you got ISS.
That's where she draws the line.
Yeah,
that's her fucking trash can.
I used to have this one teacher that this was middle school. This was like just little kid messing with the teacher type shit. And she there was rumored that she had brain damage. She got into an accident, and she really was crazy. What? She would like rub Germ-X in her eyes. She would eat Germ-X.
What?
You guys didn't go to West, so
No.
yeah. So anyway, she did crazy shit, and she had these big Germ-X bottles. I mean, everywhere for everything.
Oof.
She would set it right at the door on this table. And every day I walked in there, I would just walk in and I would slap that Germ-X top, and it would shoot it across the room. And she finally figured it out, and she didn't like it. And I gave her hell. My older brother even gave her hell whenever he was in school, and he warned me about her.
I had a couple teachers that I just
messed with,
picked on, dude.
Yeah,
I was a menace.
Yeah,
and they were always cool, but like,
yeah,
I don't know. I was just a menace.
I think looking back at it, we can all like admit that we were kind of shitheads in high school.
Yeah, but it's still justified. Most of them.
I don't know, man.
Most of them are still justified.
I think so too, because I'm gonna say this: if you was cool with me, I would never, ever do anything, just disrespectful towards somebody.
Yeah.
All the people that I did disrespectful shit towards, they were doing the same shit to me. So I never felt like I was a bad kid.
Yeah.
Like, don't fuck with me and I won't fuck with you. True. That's how I was. But people loved to try me because they knew I had a temper. So
let me hear yours about Miss What's Her Name.
So, bro, it was high school, being a shithead. And to preface the whole story, I was in the class with I was sitting around 3 or 4 of my buddies, pretty close buddies in high school. So not that they initiated anything or
they didn't help the situation.
They kind of egged me on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they knew that one of my boys that was in that class with me, I had popped off on a teacher in middle school in kind of the same sense that I was about to. So he already knew what was about to go down. And man, just this bitch, bro. The whole time I was in her class, it was a personal finance class.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I probably know who you're talking about.
You definitely do.
Yeah. The whole time I was in her class, it felt like she was bragging about the shit that she had. It felt like I remember, bro, I think she had a Tahoe.
Nice.
And every PowerPoint, every subject, it always wrapped back around to her talking about how financially she had achieved her dream because she had a Tahoe. All she wanted was a Tahoe. She got a Tahoe, so therefore she had won. But one day, bro, I was just, 17 years old, wasn't in a good mood, whatever. And this bitch just starts going on and on about her Tahoe. And I remember I stood up and I was like, will you please talk about something else? will you please teach us something about taxes, about writing a check, about da-da-da-da-da? And I just kind of popped off. And it was one of those things where it was like a smaller class. All the kids were like, oh, my God, he's popping off. And then I remember she was
Did
like.
people agree with you?
Yeah, but like at the time they couldn't be like, yeah, fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
But I remember I was like popping off. And then she kind of started like giving it back to me. So that's when I was like,
Oh, God.
Ooh,
all right,
nah,
all right.
same.
You ain't built for this, bitch.
Nah, but she started popping back at me and like da-da-da, like you ain't gonna be shit. And I don't think she said that, but that's what I took from it. Like her being like, you're never gonna have a Tahoe.
Yeah.
So I kind of got offended by that. And I think we had like desks and chairs that went into them, not the connected joints.
She told you you're never going to have a Tahoe?
Nah. But that's what I took
What
from
does she
it.
think we live? Fucking like Africa or some shit?
I remember I like kind of picked up my desk and like slammed it down just to be loud, just to like make a scene. And she was like, get out. Go to the principal office now. So that's all that really was. I just, popped off one time. But I will say, I went to the principal office and just sat down and they were like, what are you doing here? Because normally how it worked in our high school was like the teacher would call, hey, I'm sending my student to the office for da-da-da. And then we would go to the office. They would be expecting us, whatever. But this time she was just like, get the fuck out of here. Go. Get out of my classroom. So I showed up to the principal's office and they were like, hey, Cameron, like, what are you doing here, buddy? And I was like, I don't know, this bitch, miss,
Whatever.
sent me down here. I really about said her name right there. But, yeah, it was cool. She ended up coming into the office like the next period, like after class dismissed, and she like sat down and talked to me. So I will say I respect that. I respect her coming in there and like.
She can eat a whole one, bro. Mine was like
Yours was the same teacher, right?
Same teacher, bitch. I got two very similar situations like this, but I was in a class, same class, personal finance type shit, same type deal. She's just going on PowerPoint or whatever. Well, I'm sitting here. I wasn't a big homework guy. You know what I'm saying? Like homework or like schoolwork is supposed to be done at school.
Mm-hmm.
So like I didn't do homework, but I had first period gym. So like first period I did second period's homework, second period I did third period's homework. You know what I'm saying? Just kept it moving.
Very smart.
Always had a friend in at least one of the classes in the next
I
one.
remember finessing shit like that all the time.
Let me get your shit real quick.
Yeah.
So I'm in her class. I'm copying this like math homework, doing my thing, doom. Well, she's going around asking questions, and she asked me a question, and I wasn't a big participator. I was
I wasn't
public
either.
speaking. I always went with the I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because what's a teacher gonna do? Tell you that you do know? Like no.
I used to do the same shit.
I just forgot. Tell me real quick. Teach. Do your job.
I used to be so nervous about a teacher asking me shit.
I
I'd
was just
sweat.
sitting there. I was copying the homework, and she just randomly was like, "Britton, what is credit?" And I was just like, "I'm not sure," and kept it pushing. And this other little bitch in the class just popped something off and was like, "You're so disrespectful."
Oh.
And I was like,
For not knowing?
what? And like I just looked, I was like, what? She was like, you can't just answer the question. It's the easiest question she's asked. You can't just answer the question.
I hate a teacher pet.
So yeah, it was a teacher pet.
Mm-hmm.
So like I went off on the girl. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like I'm obviously busy doing something else. Like I feel you, but like this ain't like, what's your goal right now? Like yelling at me. So now the teacher's like, you need to calm down. I'm like, no, I don't need to calm down. You need to tell her something for smarting off to me, because now I feel disrespect. I'm trying to flip it.
Yeah,
you know
of
what
course.
I'm saying? Like now I feel disrespected, and now it's all a big thing. Well, so now the teacher's coming over. That, what are you doing? Like takes my homework for the next class. And I'm like,
How do you explain that one to the next teacher?
I wasn't having it. I was like, bro, what are you? I was just like, oh my gosh, I ain't doing this. So like, let it sit down for a second. And like, literally, she took my homework, set it on the desk, and I'm just sitting there fuming, just, off the off the rails, just like in my head, not even saying nothing. So finally, I just packed my shit. I just packed my shit up, and I walk over. You know, she's teaching middle of the class. Walk through everybody. Grab my homework, and little teacher pet says something again. Was like, "Where you go?" I mean,
No, we can edit it out. We can edit it.
We'll beep it. We'll beep
she
it.
was like,
We'll beep it.
She was like, she's like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "I'm fucking leaving." I was like, "I ain't dealing with this shit with both of y'all bitches in here yelling at me like that." Da da da. So I just left, went straight to my other teachers. You know,
One of the teachers you liked.
yeah, one of the other cool teachers. I went straight to her room. You know what I'm saying? And it was her homework.
And you were like, this bitch over here.
And I done went into it. I was like, I'm over here trying to copy this homework for your class. And she's over here trying to start something with me. And anyway, so like, she doesn't really say anything. And then like later on that day, like 2 periods later, I get called to the office and I get wrote up for like leaving class, like skipping class. Like that's all the write-ups. So I got like 3 days.
What else are they gonna like? They
I
can't
was
write
like-
you up for popping off.
Yeah, it was just weird. It was just a weird situation. But ever since then, I was like, man, I hated her.
I've probably got one of the funniest ones, but it's not with an actual teacher. So my biggest beef in high school with the staff, I'll say, was the motherfucking parking guard, parking lot
no.
guy. What I don't remember his name, so I can't even risk saying it. But I had this big ass truck, just fucking huge. I had a monster truck in high school, and because I liked shit like that back then. And
Gaudy as fuck.
but that type of shit was cool back then.
In
I mean-
2014, it was a little bit cooler.
Not to get off the subject, but you remember whenever they stuffed. Never mind.
Hold on.
Never mind. Finish.
What, you don't want to say it?
No, go ahead. I will talk about it.
Okay. So every day he would write me a ticket for my wheels touching the lines, but my truck was too big to fit and they were smaller than a regular parking spot.
Yeah,
anyway,
they were mad small.
and he would write it, and I finally went to him, and I was like, bro, do you think that I'm ever going to be able to make an adjustment? It doesn't fit. Get over it. That's exactly how I said it. And he immediately screamed at me. He's like, you don't talk to me like that and all this shit. So me and him had it out for the rest of the year. Well, I had already gotten called to the office multiple times. You owe this much in parking tickets. You owe this much. And I kept telling, and I actually knew one of the principals really well because he had pretty much been the principal of every school that I had went to coming up. So I knew him really well. And I told him, I said, I'm not paying it. I said, I can't, it don't fit. What am I supposed to do? Fucking take it back and buy a
new
different one so I can
fit in the parking lot.
I mean,
at high school.
I can't get rid of the pussy wagon. Anyway, so last part of it, finally, this is senior year. I mean, this is like 2.5 years of this same shit going on all the time. Him trying to put boots on my truck and shit, and it was too small. All this shit, bro. Senior year comes, we're doing our graduation practice, and this is where pretty much they put everybody in the gym and we practice graduation, simple shit. But what they do is pretty much anyone who owes money, they call you out in front of the whole school. And they call you out what it's for. They don't give no fucks. So-and-so owes $100 in lunch money because, they was too poor to buy lunch probably. So it gets to me. And they pretty much do this because they're telling you, if you don't pay this, you're not graduating. Bro, $700 in parking tickets.
Shoo.
Ooh-wee.
I thought that they had, okay, he ain't going to pay him. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Nah. He kept writing them. They kept adding up. Trevor Newman, you owe $724 in parking tickets.
Same thing happened to me, bro.
It's like, fuck you guys. Fuck you.
I was in DECA or whatever, that like bullshit ass
That-
little club.
Fucking home. I mean, lame ass shit.
What does
Nah,
DECA stand for?
I don't know, but we went on hella field trips to like crazy places for some reason. Anyway, I remember they gave us this box of candy to sell.
Mm-hmm. The
Oh.
chocolates.
The chocolate
Nah.
with the caramel in it. That shit was good as fuck.
Nah. This was a heater
Used to
pack.
steal 'em.
This had like Snickers.
Oh, it's the real
M&Ms,
deal.
Regular Skittles, sour Skittles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Don't tell me you ate all of it, bro. Don't tell me.
No. I took it to the restaurant,
Yeah.
at my Papa's restaurant. Sold all that thing one day. You know what I'm saying? But like upcharged it. You know what I'm saying?
Got some
Because I was
pocket
hitting
money.
all the old folks with this is a school thing.
Yeah.
You
Smart,
know, I'm getting
smart.
them.
$6 for a
I'm
sour
getting
Skittle.
$3 a pack of M&Ms. You know what I'm saying? It's like 50 packs, bro. Well, like I think it was like $100 is what you had to pay. Well, I made like $350. You know,
Hit a
what I'm
lick.
saying? Hit a lick.
First
on it,
ever
bro.
lick?
Nah.
Nah, man. He's been an entrepreneur for a long
This was
time.
junior year. I was licking by then.
Yeah.
Pause.
So
I mean-
I hit that little lick off the box of candy, and the teacher was real ditzy. So like somehow I finessed out of it. Like I never had paid for it.
You never
I
even
was-
gave the 100.
Yeah, I was just like I never got the box of candy. I was waiting on y'all, but
Yeah.
because it was like a come pick it up type deal. Sign your name. I never signed my name. Anyway, so I go through all the next year, like graduation. We're about to graduate, and like I have this outstanding fee
They
for
just
like
put it on.
$100.
Why didn't they tell you before
That's
then?
what I'm saying, bro. And like it's like the day before graduation, they're like, "Yeah, you owe $100 or you can pay." I'm like, "For what?" And it's all it says is Deca, and I'm like, "What?" And like,
Did you pay it?
I mean, I got my way out of it. I paid like $40 because like that's all I had in my pocket at school that day.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, show me the receipt. Like, where do I owe this? Like, I don't know what it's like. And then the teacher was like, you're the fundraiser from
She
the
knew.
trip. Yeah, she knew.
She remembered.
She pinpointed it. But like,
Yeah.
she never said nothing for like 2 years.
She fucked you, basically.
I mean, not really, because I mean, I hit a lick on that candy.
That's true. You fuck them, they fuck you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's
can't
kinda like
remember what
a
I
lesson
bought
in
with
life.
with the money, but it was worth it.
Anytime
It
that
was
I
definitely
heard
worth it.
Deca on the intercom, any announcement about the people who were in that, I always thought in my mind, fuck all them kids.
Bro, we went on this one field trip to this dance. It was wild. It was low key crazy as fuck. It was like it was in like Greensboro or like Charlotte at this convention center, and like it was one day. It was like a 2-day trip, and like the whole point of DECA was like business stuff. It
Yeah,
was like
yeah,
business
yeah,
oriented.
yeah.
So like the point of the trip is like you had like each section, and then you went in front of this board and you had to present like a business plan with like your group or whatever, and best one won this there's awards there, whatever, some corny shit. Wasn't in for it for all that.
Nah,
But
I know
the
what
field
you were
trips
in for.
were in here. We went on this one. Now this is like high school, bro. Like, and like we're at this conference. They have like this like dinner, and there's like a dance, like a DJ. It's like a prom, almost.
Just
but
for
it's
the
like,
entrepreneurs, though.
For the nerds? Nerd prom?
bro, it wasn't nerds in it. It was like literally like just wild, like crazy motherfuckers, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, we were out there, bro. Me and homie Sleaze. Like, I mean, we were out there like smoking in the hotel room,
Just being
like,
wild.
drinking liquor, bro. We're at this dance. We're in there, you know what I'm saying? Going crazy. I mean, just some like like crazy.
Something
like,
out of
wow.
a movie.
Not
Like some super bad shit.
not nothing like that, but like because it was still kind of formal, and it was like people there, like it was kind of suit and tie, and like you kind of had to like sneak around it, and like.
But
you
for the
couldn't-
moment, it was some wild
but
shit.
for the moment, it was some wild. I remember like, so same teacher. She had the other teacher. We'll bleep this out too. You know what I'm saying? I'll edit this out. But so, it was Miss and
Mm-hmm.
were the two teachers. You remember?
Yeah.
She used to fuck with the boy. I mean,
Oh
like,
yeah, she was cool.
like heavy. I
Yeah.
mean, like I'm taking my SAT and like she's like massaging my head.
Yo!
Like while she, no,
I always
no
thought she
shit,
was a
like,
little bit flirty too.
bro. She was like my SAT like proctor and shit, and like
That's what they
she
called
would
it
come
back
and
then.
like scratch my bag, like taking the SAT to go to college. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, went on a field trip with the anyway.
Whoa,
She
whoa.
bought me some Jordans one time.
Goddamn.
What?
Listen, crazy. She used to fuck with the boy.
She really did.
Anyway, so we're up in this like hotel in Greensboro, bro, like doing the whole Wiz Khalifa shit, like bathroom, shower on, fan on, smoke on,
Yeah.
wet towel under the door, just like 8 of us, bro, just hotboxing. Like there's, someone's knocking at the door, and we're like, oh shit,
Damn.
what is this?
See,
bro?
that's why I feel like I would have a life-changing experience.
So it's like we're like, what's going on? And like someone pops out, and it's like they come back in, they're like, it's Miss so and so, and I'm like, oh, I got this, boys, bro, and I went straight,
Clutched it.
dude, straight shirt off, bro, boxers on, hopped in the shower real quick, in front of all the homies.
Get your hair wet a little bit.
Hair wet, boom, towel on, and hit the door, and I was like, my bad, Miss. I was in the shower, and she was like, oh, I thought this was a different room. I'm so sorry. I'm like, nah, it's fine. And then that was that.
Yeah.
But she definitely it was like, the hotel room, like the door was here, and like the shower, the bathroom was here. It was like, I'm like talking through the crack, and the bathroom door is like some Scooby-Doo shit. It's just a line of like heads like all looking through, and like just smoke coming out to
Like, is he really about to do this?
All right. We back from a little break.
Yep, shout out to Bush Light Peach again.
Always shout out to Bush Light
Holding it
Peach.
down for the home team.
Speaking of peaches, did y'all see the new Ice Spice video?
No.
Nah.
Apparently, I haven't seen it either, but apparently there was a minor twerking.
Okay, well, I won't watch it.
Yeah,
yeah.
we can't condone that.
I'm not watching it.
I think you've seen it.
No, I saw on Twitter where it was like a reply to her posting it on Twitter, and someone was like, "Did someone forget to tell Ice Spice that it was a bad idea to have a minor twerking in a music video?"
Yeah, but you got to see the facts too, though. Like, that's why we can't get into it. I don't know the facts. I ain't talking about.
Know. We'll skip this.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bush Light Peach, though.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk about the government coming out and telling us that
Please, let's talk about it.
aliens are here?
Yeah. So I think to start it from the top, it was a congressional hearing about UFOs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And there were 3 gentlemen.
fellas.
Bros.
You want to look up their names? Who was on the hearing?
Yeah, we can do that.
First of
quick.
all, did I hear one of them say that they've been talking to him since the 30s?
It was definitely
It
something
was something like that.
of that matter.
I mean, if that's true, which, first off, I'm just going to go ahead and lay this out there. I'm one of them people that's just always kind of believed in it, because if you look at how spectacular and large everything is, like we're just a speck, this whole earth is. Why would we be the only thing here?
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's silly to assume that we're the only advanced people,
The only advanced civilization.
civilization
I
in the
agree with
entire
that.
galaxy. Like,
I mean, we're just talking about in our galaxy. Like,
yeah,
there's so many other there's infinite numbers.
So David Grush,
Okay.
who served 14 years as an intelligence officer in the Air Force and National Geospatial Intelligence Agency.
Okay. I don't
That
know
was
what that
the
is.
main guy. That was the guy who they're calling the whistleblower,
Okay.
per se. So that's the guy who is in the middle,
Yeah.
saying pretty much, yeah,
yeah.
we're here.
I mean, I want to believe it. I want to. It's fun, right? it's fun to entertain. First off, I have two theories. I've always heard people say that the elites of the world want to create a one world government. And in order to do that, they think that they have to manipulate the populace. They think the best bet would be to convince us all that there is an extraterrestrial threat above us, pretty much coming from space.
You ever heard the like central bank theory and how like
Hold on. Before we get into the theories, let's break it down. So we had the whistleblower in the middle, and then we had two other gentlemen.
The one that was on that I've seen
It
on
was Graves, and
the pilot.
the other one was
Navy
Ryan
pilot.
Graves, a former Navy pilot,
Yeah.
and David Fravor.
Yeah, now Fravor
Yep.
is
that's the one.
known for his Joe Rogan stuff.
Yeah.
No, he's the guy who got the Tic Tac.
The Tic Tac
video.
pilot.
Yeah,
But yeah, he
He's
was
the one
on.
who captured the video.
I think
Yeah.
he was on Rogan, or somebody in his squad was on Rogan.
He was himself, and
Yeah.
he's just the type of guy that it's like he's been in the Navy for such a long time. These are the type of people that don't sugarcoat shit. They don't lie.
He has nothing to lie about.
He has
type
nothing.
shit.
It just like
I don't know if it's just like me thinking so dark or like thinking so like conspiracy theory, but it's like I'm almost more interested in like the whole cover up process.
Yeah.
If this has been really going on since like the 40s, I'm more interested in the guy who is like, no, we can't tell nobody.
pretty
this.
much every president we've ever had.
Pretty much every president.
I think it's
who's been able to keep like everything so secret this long,
I think
especially when it's been out in the public.
on an even bigger level than like this president is hiding it from us, or every president is hiding it from us. I think the guy that you said that Garouche was working for, like that,
Yeah.
that entity, whatever it is in the government, I think those are like the real guys who like, or those are the real people who know what's going on, or like they're the ones keeping the secrets
Okay.
from Congress, the
The
president,
National
whoever it is.
Geospatial Intelligence Agency,
Yeah, the NG something.
NGIA.
NGIA, yeah. So that's who
I
Garouche
don't know
worked
if I
for.
like that.
I will say the one thing that I heard from the hearing that kind of like gave me some chills was the person from Congress who was interviewing the guys, or one of the people from Congress interviewing the guys about, just asking normal questions you would ask to a guy who knows about UFOs. But she asked if there were any wreckage that the government had got back. And
Oh yeah.
the guy said yeah. And then she asked if there was any remains found from the pilot,
Like human or non-human.
human or non-human, and he said that it was non-human biologically.
Biological stuff.
Yeah, shit that they basically
So what
can't
does-
identify.
yeah, what
So
does that mean?
he literally said, yeah, it was an alien.
Pretty much. And that's just,
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, if it was non-human, was it a fucking dog?
no.
Nah, but like
Was it a horse?
See, they would know if
Yeah,
it was
who
a dog or a
knows,
horse.
man.
What I think that they mean by non-human biological is like, it's something that they just don't have a clue of
yeah,
what it
they-
is. Like
they
it's not.
don't
it's
know.
non-human.
They're making up
Yeah.
names for
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
They should really kind of classify it as non-earth dwelling.
IDK.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what the fuck it was, man. What if he just said that? Anyway,
I mean, that's pretty much.
the theories though. Let's
Let's
get
get into the theories now that we've got like
one that
the basis.
One that I've always loved and I've heard and it made a lot of sense to me is, what if the UFOs and the things that we're seeing are people, human beings from the future coming back trying to figure out where it all went wrong? If you see the direction of the world that we live in now, it seems like it could be coming to something
only
crazy.
thing with that is
and
I
they
don't
could be
think-
trying to fix it.
I just don't.
If they're from the future, they would
Listen.
know what happened, what went wrong.
Oh yeah, they would be trying to fix it. They could be living in another
I hate to
galaxy
keep
by
going
now.
back to this, but it's like we can't get to the damn Titanic at the ocean, but y'all telling me that damn people
They're-
can time travel?
They're from the future.
Man,
This could be 1,000 years down the road for all we know. They might be trying to figure out where it all started,
listen,
where it went
this
bad.
might just be my like bad look on humanity, but I don't think we're gonna be able to progress that far.
Okay, let me
Like to be able to do that safely in a manner, and that might be why they're time traveling back to be like, hey,
Don't do this shit.
yeah, don't do this. You might be right. I'm just saying.
let me break something down for you. For
You
one,
ain't ever seen Back to the Future, man. All I want is that sports book.
listen.
Yeah, I need that
Let
almanac.
me break this down
Ooh-wee.
for you though.
Call me B-Mate Biff.
For one thing, there's definitely people who can travel to see the Titanic. That was just the people who failed that
Yeah, I know. That was just
were
like,
using their
you know.
own resources. I mean, James Cameron went further than the Titanic down in the ocean. Like, pretty sure he went the farthest of anybody.
Didn't James Cameron make it that cartoon Atlantis movie?
He made the Titanic movie.
Well, no, I understand that.
I don't know if he did the Atlantis one, but listen. For one thing, we can. And another thing is we're talking
He
about
also did Avatar
years-
too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And them shits is fire.
I haven't seen the second one.
It's good. Anyway, we're talking about probably thousands of years into the future. But look at the way that technology has progressed. It's progressed more in the last 20 years. We've gotten further in the last 20 years than we did in the past 200.
You're not lying.
So if you add another, not even 1,000,
It's just
fucking
so hard
300
to-
years, you don't think that's possible?
I don't know. It's just like one of them things. It's like
We just don't know.
you just don't know, man. We could sit here and talk about it forever, but like there's never
Yeah, there's no answer.
until it like literally pops, until like we see like the alien invasion.
Yeah.
You know, it's never gonna be like a concrete answer.
Okay. A lot of times shit like this happens and people sit around and talk about it until nothing happens and it just goes away. Do you think that this could be a distraction for something else that they're putting on us?
I mean, didn't like some Hunter Biden stuff happen this
Yes.
week also?
Yes.
So like,
when
I mean,
when isn't some Hunter Biden shit happening though?
you know, that's a sketchy topic because I know
We already said we don't want to get political, but
demonetize the shit out of
I
it.
just think
Yeah.
he's fucking cool, dude. Like, he smoked crack and went like 160 miles an hour in a fucking Ferrari.
I mean,
Like, that's just what I want to do.
listen,
listen, man, but
He
isn't
can get
that
away
a
with
problem? Isn't that a problem that he can get away with it and we never would?
See, I think that's a political question.
Kind of, but kind of not, because I'm not taking a side here. I'm just saying pretty much all the elite people are all fucking, they're all corrupt and fucked up, and
What if-
fuck them
That's a
all.
fact.
What if
Fuck 'em all.
the reason why they had the fucking congressional hearing was because the shit, like the alien shit, was really on his laptop?
And that's a part
What
of
if he?
it.
What if he the alien? What if he the first one that we really like
nah.
found? Like,
What
oh,
if it's
nah,
just
yeah.
a
I'm not
piece of the
giving him that
puzzle?
much credit. I think he just a crack.
He
smoker.
smoked crack and went 160 miles an hour, bro.
Bro said he smoked fucking
Name a human that could do that.
some Parmesan cheese off the carpet because he was fiending for crack so bad, bro.
Listen,
I hit the Parma. I hit the Parma.
I
stick.
like Parmesan cheese, man.
I like a good Parmesan.
Yeah,
Shout out Eddie's Pizza.
Oh yeah, shout out to our sponsor, bro, Eddie's Pizza.
yeah. Oh my god, dude, I need an Eddie's piece right now.
I
I
might
need
have to call Valdez. Be like, hey, let me get one of them things. With me one of them things up. We gotta get them boys on the pod.
Yeah, we do.
Sammy and Valdez, that
For
would be
sure.
crazy. And Eddie, bro.
I'll
If we
man
can
the
get
cameras on that.
Pops on the pod would be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the alien stuff, man, is crazy.
It's hard
I
to
think
talk
it's just
about.
a wait and yeah, I think it's just we don't know everything yet. Like
That's you don't. Well, we really don't know anything.
we really don't know anything.
Anything at all. It could be anything.
And it's hard too because like one theory might be right on the money, might be to a T exact. Like it might be people from the future, like Trevor was saying. It could be anything, but we just don't know.
You just can't
And
prove it.
like
you can't
everybody sounds
tangibly-
crazy
Yeah, you
talking
just
about a
can't.
theory until the one person that had the actual theory, it comes out they was right.
To be honest
So
with
it's
you, it's
like-
probably so complex that nobody, not even the smartest people in the world, will figure it out until it
That's
happens.
a fact. Or it's China.
Could be.
China.
China. They own our ass right now, dude.
We can edit all that shit too. Fuck it. Never mind.
Nah, man, fuck that. I'm just saying they own our ass. Like we in debt.
I'm not too
Yeah, I'm not too knowledgeable on.
I'm not up on my geopolitical shit right now.
Nah, me neither,
Personally.
man. ain't even
I
doing
am,
shit.
but I'm
You're
not gonna
fucking
talk about
young
it.
as Fuck.
I know a lot about all that type of stuff, but I
I need
choose not
get
to
back
talk
on
about
I
it.
need
So
I need to get my shit back right.
I think
Do
that's
some more
one
research.
like geopolitical shit. That's another thing that I look at kind of like the aliens, to where it's like it's so far above my head that like trying to understand it or give a fuck about it just is a waste of my time personally.
yeah,
I
that's
think,
that's fair. But
Uh,
I will say this: I don't look at it to learn about it. I look at it because it's just. I don't do it on purpose. It's just generally interesting to me, whether it's right or
Facts.
wrong or whatever. It just
What was
these
your,
are kind
uh,
of the chess pieces to humanity. You know what I'm
what
saying?
what was your favorite subject in school?
Oh man, I loved social studies,
Same. I was like history type shit.
history,
Yeah.
and social studies.
I think was it me and you who talked about like when
We did.
we probably won't use the episode, so we can do it again. But if you could be like a part of any type of hit, like not any type, but any point in history.
I don't think we use this on a pod. I think this is an OG question for the
Oh.
pod. But
If you could like be in any type of like point in history, like what would you pick?
I also
what would you
wanna-
pick to be in?
I also want to break down the question a little bit. Let's say that like you're you as you are today, and like you just live in that time period for what, like a week? 'Cause you don't want to say like what generation do you wish you were born in?
Yeah,
But like
facts,
if you had
okay.
to be in like if you had to be like a fly on the wall,
could you take
That's
one
different
tool?
though. That's different. So if I had
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
a
yeah.
fly on the wall,
yeah, I think
Yeah, I
that's,
think that
that's
question does make it does make
a
the
fly
question
on
a
the
little
wall.
different. I like the question better of like which era. Like if you take yourself now, you like take yourself from where you are now, and you get dropped in like a different period of time.
so like Back to the
Which-
Future 2.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. So like, which one? What like time era would you like want to try to survive and like come up in and
First
like,
off,
rock around in?
for all the people that think that we have it bad right now, I'm going to tell you right now, you're crazy if you would rather live in any other time in history compared to
That
now.
ain't the question, Trevor.
No, that is a good point to make. I think it's a good
saying
point to
that.
make.
But I mean, think about it. What am I supposed to say? Fucking World War II? Who the fuck would want to go through that? Like he was talking about a fly on the wall. That would be different. I would
Yeah.
love to be a fly on the wall and see the Great Depression and
No,
the war
facts.
and
But that's what
and
I'm
what
saying.
happens.
Like-
But if I had to choose a time in history to come up in, I think the best time to be a human being was probably anywhere between mid 60s to early 80s. And I think, even that would have its struggles.
Oh
but
yeah, for sure. I'm not saying it
because
was
you got like
easy.
Vietnam and all that type of stuff. So pretty much it's so tough, man, because there's so
You
many great
breaking it
times
down
in
too
history.
much, man. I would be a cowboy.
Okay.
I'd
but
just
but
be out west.
Cowboys
I'd
had
have
it
a-
tough though, man.
I'd have a horse. I would have a 6-shooter.
yeah, until a
and I would
fucking
drink
Comanche
hard-
came and scalped your ass.
Hell no, boy. I'd be innovative, bro. I would be like, if I could understand the world, shit, I'm buying Louisiana for. If you let me go back to being a cowboy with $100, cause Louisiana is Lil Louisiana from now on. I'm telling you, the Louisiana purchase is mine.
Yeah.
Like if you allow me to do that, but like if I don't have the knowledge, I'm still going out there and like the gold rush, like that is like. Have you ever heard like the Nipsey interview where he compares like the time and like
Yeah.
never mind, too deep, but like the gold rush era would be like super cool because that was like the last like innovative time of like expansion. You know what I'm saying? Like the literal like unknown of the world, like what's out there.
Yeah.
We can build something.
Before everything was like actually like discovered.
Yeah. There's no like. I mean, there was a government, but like,
Bro,
not really.
you could-
They're not gonna come out. You know,
Yeah.
you can't.
You could kill someone and not go to jail because they saw you kill him. If you shot him in the back, you was fucked. You was getting hanged. But if you had a problem with someone and you called him out and you guys shot it
You
out face
strapped
to
on-
face,
You strapped on the tool belt.
you killed him.
Listen,
You're
You need
straight.
to count.
You walk off. You go home. Your bitch done killed a chicken. She made it for you. You eat the chicken. You fuck her. You go to bed.
I mean,
Mine would probably be like early 20s. Like I would want to see America when it like
So after I done went through all the hardship and did all the dirty work,
you got that.
When
Handled it.
civilization became more of a thing.
okay,
Yeah, I would be like
That was a
I'd
tough
be
time,
like,
though.
I would go like 1900, like post Civil War, to like 1920. Like, give me that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Give me like the Industrial Revolution.
Man, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like the
I like
railroad.
that. But
Yeah,
I
I would
also
go-
like talking about
Because
the
imagine getting in with like the Rockefellers early. Like imagine like listen, Mr. Rockefeller, I know you don't like this guy. I can take him out.
that's another.
Or
good,
or imagine being back there and they killed the one guy on the Titanic. Like you imagine telling the one guy like, hey, don't get on this boat. I can save your life. Just don't get on this boat.
do you think you would
Talking
be?
about-
But that's another like
transplanted?
time traveler.
Yeah.
Do you
I was
think you'd
about
be
to say.
transplanted with your knowledge or no?
No, you don't get to do that. That's the thing.
Okay.
That would be time travel.
Because you
and
couldn't
we've
be
already
like, hey,
debunked
Mr.
that.
Rockefeller.
Okay, what if you had your knowledge but not like the history?
That would just be useless.
You're
That's all.
no, you're as smart. You have your skills. You have your
Okay, I get you.
all that. You just don't know
that's
what
only fair.
happens.
That's
You know
only
what I'm
fair.
saying? Yeah.
That's only fair.
So you get to be forklift certified, but you can't like
Yeah, there's no forklift.
you don't got the almanac, but you're forklift certified.
And
yeah,
somewhere
yeah,
deep
yeah.
in your just DNA, you remember a forklift, so you end up inventing the motherfucking forklift.
Come on, man.
yeah,
You know that. I want to go back
Or
to what y'all was
imagine
saying before, though. I want to hear about the fly on the wall shit because that's different.
No, that would be different.
If I could be a fly on the wall, bro, imagine being a fly on the wall like during the Renaissance, like during Black Death, the plague,
that would be another cool time too.
bro. Could
mine
you
would
imagine?
be mine would be like
I'm always interested in that part of history
Always
too,
been
like
interested in it.
the Roman Empire type.
All that shit.
Like, how do you fall? Like, how are you?
Because the people became more interested in
Art.
desires and pleasure than they
Yeah.
did in war and in pride in their country, in their society. Basically, like kind of what we're going through right now.
imagine being fly on the wall scenario, but like just all of World War II. You get to
Yeah.
see every side of every strategy.
It would be insane.
You get to see like the whole thing play out.
Because you know what's weird is you got all these people doing all these bad things, but these people in their mind, they don't think they're doing something bad. They think they're doing the correct thing that needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy to me. I never thought about it like war as in this person and this person just I've always thought about we don't like each other, we're trying to kill each other. But really, you got people killing each other that are just there to fight and they have no sort of
But I mean, I think that's what like
we're just human beings.
I mean, that's the essence of war, bro. Like, war is not good, but it takes like, some like not terrible people, but like not the greatest people in the world to do some not great things for the betterment of
I'm talking
everybody,
about
you
the
know what
people
I'm
who
saying?
are in charge of it all. They're the ones who have the fucked up idea.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put you on this. I'm gonna find something. I'll put it in the group chat. It's literally a theory of like the whole like everything that like all this is just puppeteered
Yeah. Oh yeah.
from the very beginning. It's like 4 families from the very beginning. It's just this right here, bro, just dangling.
Yeah. I could see that. It always seems like there's someone behind the curtain somewhere.
It's just like the Wizard of Oz, bro. Like there's no. It's like that idea of the Wizard of Oz, of there being someone behind the grand scheme of this whole bigger thing. Like people were thinking that and
Art-
putting it in art in the 50s.
Yeah.
Whenever that movie came out, like this
No.
has been like this forever.
When did The Wizard of Oz come out?
Our country is so crazy right now.
It's an
People-
old movie.
It's very old.
I'm pretty sure it was like the first
color
color
movie.
movie.
I think it was originally in black and white, my guy.
No,
No,
it
it
was
was the
like
first-
the
Okay,
first.
okay.
You don't remember
Okay,
like the
hold
first
on.
part of the movie was like black and white.
Yeah.
And then when the tornado.
Trevor,
hits,
what
it
is your
goes-
guess for the release date of Wizard of Oz?
Man, that's tough. It's got to be like there was movies and shit in the early 1900s.
I'm gonna say 64.
Give me a year.
Whoa! 1964?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all got me fucked up. There's no way.
No,
I know the answer, so I'm going to tell you, but what's your
Okay.
guess?
I'm gonna say 57 to 64. That's my. Guess.
All right, that's fine.
God, dude, I thought that was like a 1920s type movie for sure.
39.
Okay.
Damn.
Somewhere in the middle.
Damn.
Dude, have y'all ever you can put on The Wizard of Oz and Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon at the same time? Have y'all heard about this?
No.
Oh, bro, like every song matches up perfectly with the movie.
You think they did that on purpose?
It's hard to say cuz it's like weirdly perfect.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe they
like,
got inspired by the movie and made an album based off the movie.
I've
but
never listened to the Pink Floyd thing.
So, you've never heard Dark Side of the Moon?
Nah, but I know that's like a big thing. Like,
So there's this one song on Dark Side of the Moon called Money. And the beginning of the song is like, you know, the old cash registers, how when you would cash them out, it like ka-ching. So like the start of the song is like ka-ching, ka-ching.
oh yeah,
and
they
then
sampled
doom,
the
doom, doom.
MIA song.
Yeah.
All I do is win.
Yeah. Nah, but
Yeah,
when
I
that
like
song
paper
happens
kids, I
in the
like
movie
planes.
or in the album, it switches to color. Like it's like some weird, like
Nah,
perfectly
but-
timed shit.
Yeah, but isn't it like designed to be like a trip album?
They were definitely
Pink
doing.
Floyd was
doing
like, yeah,
acid.
That's like the point. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
but it's weird how perfect it matches up with the movie. Like they would have to.
They could have done it on purpose and hoped
Yeah.
that people figured it out, and they did.
I don't know.
But
We
they
would have to
also
ask
could,
Pink
it also could just be a crazy
It's
coincidence.
cool. We need to do
So
that
you
one
said
day.
39.
39 was when Wizard of Oz originally released.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you right now, man.
It was the first movie to be in color. Like I'm pretty sure that's a fact.
I remember that is an early fact, and I also remember like
Isn't it
as
just
a
like
child.
a weird, creepy thing for children to watch though? Like I watched
started to
it.
say as a child that was like my mom's favorite movie. Like,
Yeah,
she
I
loved
mean
it.
it's cool, but like
great movie, whatever. But like as a
it's just
child,
weird.
those damn the Wicked Witch, the Green Witch,
And the monkeys,
terrifying,
bro. The monkeys terrified me.
and those flying monkeys were terrifying. Also, speaking of this, bro, I had a crazy ass nightmare. Or it wasn't. I mean, it was a nightmare, but like I guess it was just a dream. It wasn't like too terrifying, but like I was in. It's kind of day job related, but like I was in the truck, and like for some reason, like the truck was just parked on a hill of grass, and like at the bottom of like this big hill of grass, it was a river, and like the whole dream was me inside the truck falling, like just sliding
into the river.
Nah.
into the river, and like
Nah.
that was it. Like
That
that was
is-
the whole dream. And then right when I got to the river, the truck was like and like slid to the
Do
side.
you believe that your dreams are symbolism for something that's in your conscious, in your
And
subconscious?
then my alarm went off. Not that one, because
I mean, it might be like the.
I hope
the,
not.
The river.
Yeah, shit.
but it could be like you and the truck are symbolism for everything that you're doing right now, and the river could be you throwing everything away in order to create something new.
So you're telling me to quit the day job?
It could be, but it also could be your subconscious
Sign
telling
up.
you that that's what you need to do. But
Good enough for me.
listen,
Talk me into it.
do you guys believe in that type of stuff? Because
I do sometimes,
With
yeah, because
Yeah.
I've had some crazy dreams where like they're just like too, not to get too deep, but like it's definitely spiritual. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like
I don't
it's-
think
it's-
all of them
it's-
are.
you, no, they're definitely not. Not
Because
all.
Not
if I have a
all of them.
dream that my fucking arms are spaghetti noodles and like I'm throwing up spaghetti sauce like that, I don't think that's got shit to do with anything.
No.
But like, yeah, there are some dreams. Like I had when I was a child, for like 2 or 3 years, I had a reoccurring dream, and it was weird because like where my bed was at, the front porch was right outside of my window, and I would always have like it was definitely a nightmare, but I would have a dream that like there was someone walking back and forth from my window.
Pooh.
And it was one of those, you ever have a dream where it's like you're dreaming about a setting you've been in,
Yeah.
like, and you wake up and you're still in the setting.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Never
so
like
that's
that.
happened to me.
But like last night when I was having that dream, like it was one of those like lucid dream. Like it felt like I was
like
there.
you're actually
Yeah.
there.
It felt like I was like,
That's
all
not
right,
a
I need
lucid
to
dream,
get out of
that's,
the driver's seat right now, and like
That's sleep paralysis.
it was.
I used to have it really bad from where I used to stay up all fucking night making music, bro.
It was crazy.
I would
man.
like start to fall asleep in the middle of the day, or I would think I was. What happens is your body falls asleep, but your mind doesn't completely fall asleep. You're basically exhausted.
That's nuts.
And I remember, like, I would think I was still awake, and there would be like something a little bit different about the room I'd be laying in. Like, what the fuck? When did that window get on that wall instead of that one? And then some just creepy shit would happen, and you would like try to move, and you couldn't move because your body's just dead asleep, but your mind's not. You're basically hallucinating, and it's scary as shit. But
Fuck that, dude.
and it used to happen a lot. It happens every now and then still, but I know what's happening, so I don't freak out as much. But like I thought this was happening the other day. I thought I was dead awake. I thought Blake was here. I was thinking, when did Blake get home? Because I could hear him in his room playing the game and talking to whoever he's playing with. And like I've gotten good at snapping myself out of it and just not freaking out. If you don't freak out, you can snap out of it, kind of wake up. And once you get up, don't go back to sleep for a while because it's going to happen again. But I get up and there's nobody here.
Yeah, that's
And just
crazy.
like, it's creepy, but I figured it out. And the thing about dreams that's so cool is like, there are dreams that symbolize things that a lot of people have. I used to have this one dream that I could just like fly, right? And it would happen like at least once a week. But it would be like shit would be holding me down like a fucking power line or a tree limb. And I just typed it in on Google, and it was like, this is a dream that a lot of people have, said to have. And it seems to be like whenever you think that you're capable of achieving something great in life, but there's something holding you back.
So I used to have this reoccurring dream of this is crazy as shit. It was Mr. T, bro, but it was like Rocky 3 Mr. T.
Probably
what
the
I'm
best
saying?
Mr. T.
Clubber Lang, and he would always try to kidnap my great grandma.
Why, man?
Like he would show up to like my house. So like the way I grew up, like it was like a house on top of a house. You know what I'm saying? Like we stayed in like the basement pretty much, and then my mom all stayed up top. Like there was this walkway out of her front door to the road, and it would just be Mr. T. But he was in like the A-Team van. But it was
God.
like it was Rocky 3 Mr. T, but he still had the chains on, and he was like trying to take my great grandma.
Just trying
Yeah,
to
see,
take her.
And it was just like over and over again, and it was like I never understood it.
all of my dreams to this day, other than that one reoccurring dream I had as a child, my dreams are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Just
I
like
have
some
those.
bullshit nonsense, like my teeth are made out of fucking Jello.
Yeah, just weird shit.
Just some weird, like random shit. Like
me-
none of my
let me-
dreams
let me
seem
get
to really
that.
have meaning anymore.
You good? Let me get that. You know what's crazy is have you ever gotten into a fight in your dreams? It feels like you're punching underwater. Like you cannot hit the motherfucker hard.
I can't remember. I don't remember a lot of my dreams too.
I mean, you dream every night. You just usually don't remember them.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Have y'all ever had a wet dream or like
Fuck yeah, dude.
Nah.
I still
I've
have
never
'em.
had a wet dream or like a dream about sex.
Yeah, no.
I still do, but let me tell you something weird about wet dreams. In most of the wet dream, well, not even wet dreams, but most of the sexual dreams I've ever had, besides the ones that were
I've
actually
always
wet,
about to like get some cheeks, but then,
and
like,
never get it.
I never
And
get
ne-
the
and
cheeks. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I've
saying?
never-
and
Yeah.
you fucking wake up and you're like, God, because it feels so
Yeah.
real. So you're trying to
Yeah.
go back to sleep.
But I've never like actually got the cheeks in the dream.
Bro, same. I was about to say that. You
Like,
never,
I've never
you never
actually-
secure the bag in the dream. You
it's
get
a
real
thing.
close. Like you might even,
Yeah.
you might even get to do it, but you don't get to bust.
No, I don't never even.
Yeah,
got
you
the
know what I'm
cheeks.
saying?
I've never.
I've
even
never-
got-
I've
Like-
gotten in them, but didn't get to come.
I've had some of my boys come up to me and
Whoa.
yeah, pause. Wait a second.
nah, y'all can't pause me on that. What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
They walked up to me. But I've had, some of my boys talk to me and they're like, "Yeah, bro, like I had a wet dream last night."
I'm gonna be
But I've
honest,
never
bro.
experienced. I've never experienced. I've never.
If I had one, I wouldn't go and tell my boys like off rip. That wouldn't be like a talking subject.
I don't know. At a certain age, it definitely would.
I mean,
be.
if we're on the pod,
If
and,
we're
like,
in
y'all
high
ask me, I'll
school, if
talk
you're in
about
high
it, but-
school and like you're all virgins, well, no, we weren't virgins.
I mean, I
in high
guess,
school, like
maybe.
it's middle school, whenever that type of stuff starts really happening, like you start.
I just don't remember like ever.
You would definitely go to school and be like, "Yo, I had a dream about so and so." Come on, like little boy shit.
Yeah, that's what it was on. It was on some.
Just little
It
kid.
was on some jit shit.
Yeah, just being
guess.
a young
guess.
kid, like you just, talking to your friends about something you've never experienced before that you all want to experience. You're definitely going to tell your friends at school. If I'm being honest.
Bro, we need
Yeah.
to. I don't know if either of you guys know about it, but eventually I want to have maybe a guest on or something to have a Camp Cam episode.
Oh,
Speaking
yeah.
on like some jit shit, because like that was one of the big things I did in my youth.
We should all have one.
But like I don't know if y'all.
Oh yeah, I got definitely some guests planned. That's just on some.
Yeah.
We used to be on some wild shit.
Just to like talk about like the shit we was doing when we was
for
younger.
sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Nah, that's we got to set that up.
Yeah.
And now we can because we know how to set everything up.
Yeah, it was so smooth today, bro.
It's getting smoother.
I think all we need for like a fourth mic is just switch those interfaces out.
Yeah, the one with the two.
I was looking at interfaces today whenever I went to get that stand.
They probably didn't have anything there, did they?
They had some stuff. I just don't like. They had some 4-mic plug-ins.
I know which
but
one I want, bro. We'll get it soon. How long is this, bro? This is pretty good.
I mean, we're over an hour.
You guys feel pretty good about it?
Yeah, it was a good one.
That's another thing I wanted to ask y'all. I guess we could go ahead and just do it on cast and ask the audience as well. But how long do y'all want eps to be?
I think until like this.
Looking like an hour and a half?
I'm thinking if it's just us, then it needs to. We don't need to talk for 4 hours, but because it's just shit that could probably make a whole nother episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But if we
So,
have an interesting guest and they sit there and go off for 3 hours, I'm good with that. You know
no,
what I mean?
facts, yeah.
But I
think it
kind of
just
like the
comes
shorter
with
ones.
The different,
Yeah.
the vibes.
And it also
Yeah.
depends, like,
And
not
it's
every
also-
podcast
y'all-
is just amazing.
Y'all are also taking it like, y'all aren't thinking it too crazy. If we go 2.5 hours, that's just part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You
2
know,
episodes.
That's 2 episodes a week. That shit, we might take a day off. You know what I'm saying?
What he means by take a day off is it means that if
We might get edit some of these.
we could if there's a time where we just can't make it together
Yeah,
for
you
a
know what I'm
pod,
saying.
like that can take over because
We'll work
I
on the
think
schedule.
our
We'll talk
whole
about
thing is
all
we
that
just
off.
want to do it a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
We're
Yeah.
not on like a schedule at the moment. We're kind of getting there though.
I like today though. Today was nice. Today was a good.
It was fun.
You know what I'm saying?
Good,
Today was a
Good chill vibe.
good chill vibe.
Yeah.
I reckon we can cut it, bro. We'll finish up.
Y'all
bro.
good? Any
I-
closing thoughts? Trevor, you got anything to say? Or
I'm gonna say this at the end of every video. If you're still watching, thank you.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Love
for sure, bro.
love the
We'll get our one thing we got to do this week. We'll have a meeting tomorrow. We got to get all our socials together.
Back
to
together, yeah.
order. We need to do this. You know, da 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 da.
Yeah. I'm thinking about making my page more like not just about the car stuff, but about everything that I do.
Facts.
I'm just scared
Yeah,
because I've made a
completely.
lot of friends in that community. And I
You can
don't
also
want them to
have-
get upset with me.
you can have separate pages. You can have
I've
Yeah, we
already-
need to
I've already
just go
got
back
'em.
to the old one.
yeah.
For this, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm going to have way more support with the people I'm with now.
But I think this is an aftercast conversation. So appreciate
is,
y'all
yeah.
for watching. Appreciate y'all for
Oh
listening.
yeah, we'll chop it up. We'll make it nice, man. Yeah, No Look Passengers, episode 3. Probably appreciate y'all tuning in.
Peace.
I'll drop the Daytona beat in again. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Daytona beat.